I got a IPOB conference na July.
Good evening, Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Mazi Chika, and tonight we'll be listening to Mazi Chika Edoziem's broadcast. Mazi Chika Edoziem made emergency broadcast this night concerning our sit at home tomorrow. You know, when I was on air here yesterday, I talked to us about the sit at home that was supposed to start tomorrow. But Mazi Chika Edoziem came on air this night and announced the cancellation of that sit at home that were supposed to commence tomorrow. So tomorrow there won't be any sit at home. The sit at home has been suspended by our HOD, Mazi Chika Edoziem. What I'm going to do now is that I will play you the broadcast he made tonight. I know a lot of people are a lot of people are here, you know, calling names. Please be civil with your comment. I will play you his broadcast. Some people are saying, please stop this confusion, please. There is no confusion. Tomorrow, there won't be any sit at home. The sit at home has been suspended. But before I go ahead and play you the broadcast he made tonight, I would like to play our national anthem like usual, but I'm not going to play I'm not going to allow it to play finish. I will just cut it halfway. Then I will play you the broadcast of Mazi Chika Edoziem this night. He made a broadcast this night on Radio Biafra. I know many people did not listen to that broadcast, but I will replay the broadcast here so you hear from him. You hear from the horse's mouth. Please be civil with your comment. Be calm. I know that Biafrans are angry. I know that the news is not a good one, but we have to be calm. Remember, we are under command and control. We are under command and control. Please, we have to be calm. I know that is not a good news, but please, Biafrans, I am begging everybody. Let's be calm. Let's be calm. Let's stop calling names, please. Let's be calm. Nothing has changed. Nothing has spoiled. Let's be calm, please. Let's be calm. I believe people who are in power, I mean, the HODs, they know what they are doing. They know why they suspend the sit at home that we're supposed to start tomorrow. So let's be calm, please. Let's be calm. Let's stop calling names, please. Let's stop calling names. Be civil with your comment. So I will go ahead and play the play our national anthem. You know, it's customary for us to always play our national anthem. So I will play the national anthem halfway. Then when I come back, I will play you the broadcast of Mazi Chika Edoziem this night. He was on air this night. Then after the broadcast, then I will come back. We'll talk about something else. Then after that, I will open my phone line. Today is gonna be interactive section. I will open a phone line. I will give you a phone number in which we dial in to call. Let us know what's happening, especially people that lives in Anambra. I will give a phone number after we probably might have finished listening to Mazi Chika Edoziem. I will give out phone number in which you can dial in, you can call. And please, if you want to call, be civil. Be civil with your words. Be careful with your choice of words. I know that Biafrans are angry. They are angry tonight because of the news that just broke out, the suspension of the sit-at-home tomorrow. Everybody is angry, but we have to be calm. Remember, we are under command and control. So whatever that comes out, we have to take it the way it is. So I will play our national anthem now, and when I come back, I will play the broadcast by Mazi Chika Edoziem. Oh, hey, Biafra.
The head of Directorate, Mazi Chika Edoziem. Please, over to you, Mazi. The platform is yours. Welcome to the program.
Now let's listen to Mazi Chika Edoziem.
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan. I wouldn't know if I am coming out clear, please.
You are Mazi. Please go on. You are.
Thank you. Good evening. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night, wonderful and great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Chika Edoziem. I come from Ihe Oma. Ihe Oma is in Olu province of Biafra land. And by the grace and mercy of Chukwu Abiyama, I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the Directorate of State as the head of Directorate. This is an emergency broadcast. Many of us will have noticed and will have seen, you may have read the engagement that has been undertaken by our traditional custodians, those who are the custodians of our tradition and customs, the Igwes and the kings. We have also seen and heard the engagement of our religious leader, the clergy, the Council of Archbishops and Bishops. We have seen the engagement and we have heard the engagement of genuine elders in Biafra land, whom have made it a point of responsibility and duty to see that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the supreme leader, Mazi Chika, is released unconditionally.
Please, Biafrans, let's listen to the broadcast. This is not a old news. I'm reading some comments here. Some people are saying fake news, old broadcast. Who is talking? Now, let me clarify. Let me tell you, in case maybe you don't know who is talking. Who is talking is a head of Directorate of State, Mazi Chika Edoziem. He was on air this night. He made this is today's broadcast. He made this broadcast this night, not quite long, about 30 minutes ago. And I am rebroadcasting it to you people, to some of us who missed the broadcast. And some people are here on the comment section saying fake news, old broadcast. This is not old broadcast. This is a broadcast he made tonight concerning the sit-at-home that were supposed to take place tomorrow. So the sit-at-home has been suspended. And I want you to listen to him. That's why I'm playing the broadcast. Let it not be as if you hear it from my own mouth. So I'm playing the broadcast. Pay attention to the broadcast and listen and get reasons. Listen to why they suspend the sit-at-home tomorrow. Pay close attention and stop typing fake news, old broadcast. Please pay attention. I want to play the broadcast again now.
And in the shortest possible time. We can remember, excuse me, we can also remember that our leader is a person who is very, very, he listens to advice, and he listens and respects the elders in our land. We also are aware that the concern of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide is that the leader of this movement regains his freedom sooner than later. That is our priority, that is our objective, that is our concern. And all that we have been doing and all that we will continue to do is tailored to making sure that Onyendu Mazi Chika rejoins us very soon. That he is released from the dungeon of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria unconditionally. And of course, to continue on this very path for our freedom and our liberation. Great Biafrans, it may not be the news that we all are expecting from the leadership of this movement tonight. But as I have said, the concern of the leadership and the concern of IPOB worldwide, our preoccupation is to ensure the safety and the release, unconditional release of our leader. And when we have seen that the engagement by these traditional custodians of our culture, and when we have noticed that the engagement by the Council of Archbishops and Bishops, when we realize that the genuine elders have engaged themselves positively to ensuring the freedom of our leader, we, the global family of this very movement led by Mazi Chika, having gotten the order from the highest command of this movement, we hereby suspend our initial programmed sit at home, which ordinarily will have started from tomorrow up until the 10th of November. The instruction from the leader of this movement through our legal counsel and of course the brother of our leader is that Onyendu has instructed that we should suspend this very sit at home starting from tomorrow up till the 10th. So therefore, it is hereby suspended. I want to say that the intelligence report at our disposal has exposed the plan of the DSS. Their plan in it, you could remember that I said in my last broadcast that these people, they have shipped more than 34,000 police personnel, excluding the army, the civil defense, the DSS, and the Navy and the Air Force. They have pushed all these into our land. And the intelligence report at our disposal has revealed that the DSS are releasing on the 6th a group of their terrorist instruments, the group that they use to commit evil anywhere and everywhere they wish to commit evil. They are releasing them into Biafra land in order for them to commit atrocities and then turn around to tell the world that the IPOB is a violent movement. They will turn around to tell the world that the IPOB deserve to be designated as that they were right, more or less. They will turn to say that they were right in designating us as terrorists because we are violent. That is their plan for the 6th of this very month, 6th of November. And because Chukwu Abiyama is always on our side to reveal the workings and the plans of the enemy, it is our duty to ensure that our people are safe, that our people in Biafra land, that you are informed of what the DSS of the zoo government has planned and about to execute in our land. We wish to say that our people must be very, very at alert even from tomorrow going forward. They must be at alert and they must not allow themselves to be victims of the plan of the Nigerian security forces. They have come to kill. They have come to kill, therefore make your judgment. Where will you be safe? Where will you as a human being be safe? You must decide that by yourself, whether you should be safe in your home or you will be safe going outside when the tension about their election is all over the place. We have seen how they were already attacking themselves and killing innocent people because of useless election process. Don't make yourself a victim. Don't fall into that trap that they have set for our people. Use your own common judgment and your own common sense and make sure that you remain safe. Make sure that you are safe. We will continue to monitor the engagement of our elders We will continue to monitor the engagement of the Council of Archbishops and Bishops. We will continue to monitor the engagement of our traditional rulers, the custodians of our culture and tradition. And we will keep the Biafran people abreast of all that will be transpiring from tonight onwards. We will, of course, be keeping our people very, very updated. I know that this message is not what many of us are expecting, but it will only test our resolve to continue on the path of freedom. It will only test our resolve to continue on the path of our propagation for the redemption of the people of Chukwuabiama, the Biafran people. This time will only test our resolve to know that we are loyal 100% to the highest command of this very movement. Therefore, I call upon all of you great Biafrans. I call upon all of you wonderful members, family members of the indigenous people of Biafra. Even if you may not like this very decision, you must follow the order that has come from the highest command, and we have suspended this very sit at home that we called from yesterday up to the 10th. I think this is all I have for all of you tonight. Remain very, very firm, remain very, very focused. We are not shifting our ground, that our leader must be released unconditionally, and we are not shifting our objective for the restoration of the kingdom of Chukwuabiama on earth, a sovereign and independent Biafran nation. Biafra for us is not just a name. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is our
Biafrans, that's the end of the broadcast. This broadcast was made today, this evening, and I don't know why so many people are still doubting the broadcast, but that's by the way. Now, the sit at home has been cancelled, it has been suspended. What this means, it doesn't mean that we're not going to take, or we're not going to have another sit at home in future, but for now it has been suspended. The one that we're supposed to start tomorrow and end on the 10th, when our leader Mazi Chika will be appearing in court, has been cancelled. It has been suspended this night. So please, Biafrans, we know it's a sad news, just like our HOD said, but we have to follow the command, the control and command. Remember, we are following the command and control. So whatever you are being told, just do as you are told. Please, the information came from Mazi Chika's younger brother, Kanunta. So Kanunta contacted our leader, and our leader told him to tell HOD that the sit at home tomorrow will not hold. That is why he came on air this night and he suspend that sit at home that we're supposed to start tomorrow. So the message came from our leader Mazi Chika. So you have to respect him. We have to respect the order from our leader Mazi Chika. I know it's a sad news, coupled with the election that will happen on Saturday, But please, we have to follow the order. We have to follow the order, please. It's a sad news. When I heard about it too, when I was listening to the broadcast on Radio Biafra this night, I was not happy myself. Many of us know what Mazi Chika is going through now. And the reason for that sit at home is to put pressure on Nigerian government to release our leader Mazi Chika. Where he is now, even as we speak, only God knows where what he's going through. Now, let me use myself as an example. I can't even sit throughout the day in the house without going out, or maybe without having access to television or to my smartphone. But where Mazi Chika is right now, he doesn't have access to television. He doesn't have access to smartphone. He has access to nothing. So you see, he's really going through so many things. It pains my heart whenever I remember the things that he's going through right now, even as we speak. So I am adding voice to what our HOD said this night. Please, Biafrans, I know it's a sad news, but please, we have to follow the order. The sit-at-home has been suspended. From tomorrow, it has been suspended. So we have to follow the order, please. It's a sad one indeed, but we have to follow the order. I'm reading some comments here. So many people are saying so many things, but I don't want to go through the comment. But please, let's always be civil and, at least listen from people who are in power. People who are leading us. We must listen to them no matter what. We must listen to them. No matter how angry you are, you must listen to your leader. So the order came from Mazi Chika, like we all had this night, through Kano Kanonta. So the order has to be passed, and the announcement was made. So we have to follow the order. We have to follow the command and control. The sit-at-home tomorrow has been suspended for now. So please, let's respect that. I'm going to take a quick break. Then when I come back, we look into another issue. Then I'll open a phone line like I told you before. Remember, the election is on Saturday. The election is starting on Saturday. And there's another news. Obiano declare today and tomorrow public holidays. So if you are in Anambra, today is Thursday. Today and tomorrow is public holidays. He declared today and tomorrow public holidays. So I'm going to take a quick break. Then when I come back, we look into other issues, and I'll open my phone line. People who lives in Anambra, I would want people who stays in Anambra to call in and tell us how the situation in Anambra is. Please, if you want to call, make sure you will be careful with your choice of words. If not, I will cut you off from the line. But before I open the phone line, I will go on a quick break. Then when I come back, we look into other issue. Then I will open my phone line. Like I said before, if you want to call in, make sure you are in Anambra and you know the situation of things on ground before you call in. So I will take a quick break, and when I come back, we look into other issues. Hey, Biafra.
Thank you very much. So far,
the political parties are ready in as much as the environment was in dissonance. But then the political parties are ready. I think from what we hear from INEC, they equally say that they are ready. But the climate is very toxic, and which is unfortunate. But generally, I would say we are ready. But what is happening around is just not comforting. Yesterday we were out. It takes almost 3 hours. Had to move a distance of about to move from Oka to Onitsha will take you about 3 hours plus. And so because there are police, military people, and so on everywhere. And they're not helping the situation either, because they spend so much time to hold the traffic, and a movement is just chaos.
What informs this toxicity which you speak about?
Yeah, the toxicities mainly from the kind of I think here in Anambra State we have APC, we have PDP, and we have APGA, and these are political parties that feel they must win this election, either by hook or by crook.
You're counting ADC out?
Yeah, I mean, ADC is the #1 party in Nigeria that has always been transformation-driven and want the best. Some of us have been sacrificing to have the best of democracy in the country. But these parties are just driving the system. Meanwhile, we have a government in place. The government we have in place is APGA and APC and PDP to a good extent, because they share the parliament and so on. They cannot keep the country. They cannot keep the country in peace. And at the same time, they're struggling, trying to bring all kind of chaos into the system, because they want to continue the control. Meanwhile, Anambra is like on lead everywhere.
So when you then say that
they have taken the toxicity within their party into the general space, and this confounding. I mean, people talk about IPOB and so on and so forth. That's not the issue. Even there are influences on some of these cult groups, not IPOB, the cult groups that are in the state.
Well, so what is the issue for you that when you talk about security? Is it that they're using the IPOB matter as a facade? Do you think it's called groups that are actually the issue?
I can infer that. I cannot prove that, but a lot of the information we get that these three parties have their own munition everywhere, and it's so scary. We have guns in every street in Anambra State. How did all of these guns filter in? Then you ask people in charge of the government, which they're still working so hard to control. Meanwhile, they have lost control.
All right, let me bring in. Let me bring in Senator. I mean, he is of the party you say have lost control, and they're still trying to continue on keeping the seat. Senator Ome, well, you heard the chairman of ADC there saying your party is part of the party fueling the toxic environment in the state, and you've lost control of the state, and they don't understand why your party still want to hold on to that seat in the manner which he thinks is a sit-tight approach.
Thank you very much, Chamberlain. I think it's very unfortunate that my friend, Frafso Kemosu, will make this kind of sweeping general statements. I understand his situation. His party is one of the small parties contesting this election. And if you looked at the run-up to this election to this stage, including the debates organized by Arise Television News, only 3 parties were invited, ABGA, APC, and PDP. His party was not invited because of their low presence in the states. If he says that there are 3 parties that are creating toxic environment in Anambra State, it is simply because ABGA is the dominant party in the states. ABGA is the ruling party in the states. So it is expected that the party will have overwhelming presence in the states in this election by virtue of it being in power for 15 years and 7 months now. As to the situation on ground, my brother failed to capture and relate to you the feelings of the people of Anambra States. The government, federal government promised total policing of the states. In other words, promised that security agencies will dominate the states to ensure that nobody is molested ahead of this election, to ensure that nobody is harassed by anybody. In other words, they said they are going to guarantee a credible and free and fair poll where citizens will be allowed to vote for any candidate of their choice. Yes, as at yesterday, a lot of policemen have moved into the states. We see them being deployed across the states. So true to that promise, the security agencies are on ground in large numbers. And that is helping to give people confidence that there will be no harassment on the day of election. But for me and our party, we believe that the critical thing is what the security agencies will do on the day of election. If they will be neutral, if they will be even-handed in dealing with these things. As at now, focus is shifting to the Independent National Electoral Commission, whether true to their promises that they are guaranteeing a credible, free, and fair process where no political party will be added. In line with this apprehension, the Interparty Advisory Council, IPAC, Anambra State Chapter, addressed a press conference 2 days ago, where it raised an alarm that a certain political party is making it known to everybody that whether we like it or not, on Saturday, their candidates will be declared winner by Sunday morning. That nobody has anything to do to stop it. I think that is a palpable fear that is gripping the citizens of Anambra State now. Whether that governor that will be elected on Saturday will emerge through a credible, free, and fair process, electoral process, So it is INEC that people are looking at now, not more on the security agencies.
Yeah, but Senator, I mean, your party, your candidates, you have also said you are going to win that election. At different campaigns, you've said the same thing, but in a different way.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with a political party saying, based on the followership it enjoys, based on the performance of the party that is in government in the states in the past 15 and a half years, there's nothing wrong with a political party that has delivered handsomely to the people of Anambra State to project victory for itself through a credible, free, and fair process. He said that we are desperate. No, that is the wrong way to talk. ABGA is not a desperate party. We have a culture, we have character, and over the years, we have been here. We have always been advocating free and fair poll. So our projection is hinged on the support we enjoy from the people of Anambra State. And
at the moment, Is there any?
It's not anywhere.
Yeah, pardon me.
Say that it will win.
Is there any indication whatsoever on ground at the moment by the security agencies to warrant any fear or any doubt that the elections will not be conducted credibly?
Well, the security agencies, like I said, are just being deployed. They're coming in. We cannot, at present, say what their mission will be on Saturday. We will be here to be analyzing events across the state on Saturday. The conduct of the security operatives. We will be able to determine whether they are here to protect the election so that nobody will do anything that will mar the election. So they're just arriving. So it's like somebody carrying a bag. You don't know what is in his bag until he opens the bag. So it's only on Saturday that we begin, even on Friday, when people begin to move, when electoral materials begin to be moved to where they should be, that we begin to see them. I've been part of elections for 20 years, Chamberlain, and you see, the construction in the face might be different from what is in the mind. When you begin to implement your actions or what you have come to do, we'll be able to assess them.
Okay.
For now, what I can say is that they're here in good number. And if they're in good number and are determined to guarantee credible election, yes, we have people, enough security men to make it peaceful.
Okay, let's examine some of the other components or factors that are supposed to be key to these elections. Let me bring in Mr. Nwosu on this one. INEC has said that they have distributed, permanent voter cards for newly registered people, voters, and so they're supposed to go there and pick them up. They've delivered it to the various local governments. So what is your impression about that particular position of INEC? Is all going well concerning collection of the permanent voter cards by the newly registered voters?
We have a serious issue about that. A lot of our people have been going out to try to collect their cards, especially the youths, people who just turned 18. Because our party has been peopled by a sort kind of young persons, and they're encountering problems. I want to correct one thing. If institutions, if governments decide to collaborate with some corporate organizations to disenfranchise others, that doesn't mean that that's the will of the people. I wish we can conduct a poll today to ask Anambra youths, Anambra women, which are the parties that should be in that debate. What Arise did is completely wrong. So if these big organizations feel that they can use government money to sideline others, that doesn't show their popularity. The voting will soon start, and it will show. All the youths have identified with ADC. The Arise, as a matter of fact, a lot of political parties and a lot of the candidates are saying that they will sue Arise because they want to compromise what is happening on ground, and that is wrong. I think organizations, corporations should be very, very careful. Having said that,
well, Mr. Nwosu, concerning that, I mean, people can choose whatever yardstick that they want to use in conducting whatever they want to conduct. So I think there's been a situation, a position of the law on that as well. So it doesn't stop your party from going out there to campaign and get the vote of the people, unless you're saying that you're already down and out.
No, what I said is that when organizations choose, what that means is that they're trying to predict the outcome before we had an outcome. But
that's not necessarily the case, Mr. Nwosu. So let's just leave that aside because we don't know the yardstick that they used in doing that. So let's move on.
Now, as for the security on ground, I want Victor, my friend and brother, Go to any mortuary in Anambra State. All the mortuaries are overfilled because on daily basis, young people invite me. I'm a national chairman of a political party, and I'm the patron of most youth organizations in Anambra State. And as a matter of fact, across Nigeria now, because all the youths have adopted ADC. On daily basis, over 10, 20 young people are dropped at any of the mortuaries in Anambra State.
Do you see this happening yourself?
I was in two of the mortuaries in Anambra State yesterday, and they're overfilled. You have it.
Are you guys listening to what this man is saying? The man is saying that all the mortuaries, almost all the mortuaries in Anambra, is filled with dead body of young people. And these are people that the military men in Anambra has killed so far. This man you are seeing on your screen now that is speaking, said that he has been to 2 mortuaries in Anambra. They are filled with dead body of young Biafrans whom the military has killed. That's what this man is saying here now. And the guy that is interviewing him is trying to tell him that what he's trying to play is allegation. Did you hear that? He said, young Biafrans in the mortuary, the body of young people are filled in the mortuary. Now let's continue with the video.
A TV crew, while you're covering the political activities, it may be good for you to actually go there and see some of these things and let Nigerians know what is happening. It's not right.
All right, well,
however,
it's a serious allegation you're making, but since the records are there, I'm sure that they will always go there and check.
I said I went to the to 2 mortuaries and I saw. And
but you said all. Is it only 2 that there are in the capital?
You see the problem I'm having with Nigerian journalists? He's trying to defend what this man just said here now. He's trying to put it other way around. The man is telling you that he visited mortuary, 2 mortuary himself. He visited it himself. And he saw it by himself. And the journalist is telling him that he's trying to lay a serious allegation. The man is telling you that he saw it. Then he did not visit all the whole mortuaries, but his boys visit the other mortuaries. And the information that they have is the mortuaries in Anambra is filled with the body of young people. And the journalist is trying to say something else. I don't know if you are following me on this. Now let's continue with the video.
In the States?
I said I've been to 2. Some of our youth leaders have also been to others. That's the report we have. We have crisis in Anambra State. Meanwhile, we have a government in place. We have governments in place. They have lost control. If you've lost control, what is there to be bragging about? You lost control.
Well, Senator, these are very serious allegations he's making there about the bodies, as it were. But when he says you've lost control, citing those, can you validate or invalidate that?
Chamberlain, I think it is more crucial at this stage to focus on the election that is coming on Saturday, the preparations and how that election will be conducted. This distraction that Chief Moses is introducing is not necessary. Corpses are in the mortuaries not because of the election. People have had the tendency, including his own community, when people die, they won't bury the corpses, they go and put them in the mortuary.
People that die in mortuary, they died because of the election. the military invaded Anambra State and they killed so many people. There is evidence out there. You people after the election, so many people have died because of this so-called election. Don't defend something that is clearly split out there. The other man is telling you that he visited mortuary. The dead body of young Biafrans are feed in the mortuary, and you're talking something that shouldn't distract you with story about dead bodies. Let's continue with the video.
Mortuaries. The corpses that you find in the mortuaries as the result of the political situation or the killings going on in recent time cannot be up to 30 overall. And if the mortuaries are filled to the brim everywhere, it's because they're not burying dead bodies. People carry corpses and go and put in the mortuaries and sometimes leave them for over a year. And we've been canvassing this, that we should not be keeping corpses in the mortuaries. I have a friend who is called Ogiri Sibo. He's been doing this campaign, Chivromi Zomuka. Don't put corpses in the mortuaries. Go and bury them. Even though we are Christians, there's no reason why we should keep corpses beyond 1 week or two, in the mortuary. Because we are Christians, we can.
So what this man is saying now is, if maybe for instance your relative are being killed just like that, then they should just go and bury them without seeking for justice for them. That is what this man is literally saying. That they should go and bury them. They shouldn't be keeping them in the mortuaries. Are you listening to this? These are people who are ruling us. These are people in power. He's a senator. This is what he's saying. If maybe for instance your child are being killed judicially, then you want them to go and bury the person without seeking for justice for the person. That is what this man is saying here now. The other man is telling him that he was in the mortuary. He saw body of young people, young boys. And this man is here defending what is indefensible, that the body in the mortuaries are people that have been there for a year. These are people who want to rule us. But anyway, let's continue with the video.
Permitted to bury somebody not immediately like Muslims as soon as the person dies. So the incidence of corpses being in the mortuaries is a practice which is abhorrible. We've been canvassing that people should go and bury the dead. So their ghosts should not be haunting us everywhere in the state. That is it. It has nothing to do with government. The government does not tell you where to put your beloved dead person. Government cannot do it. We've made a law too that people should bury. We've made a law too. Our government has made a law to prevent extravagant burials. You see the case of one of our brothers, Kubana, who buried his mother recently. The EFCC, they're now hunting him. These are things we have articulated and put in a law. Stop wasting money in burying dead bodies. If somebody dies, you carry the person, give the person a decent burial, and there he goes. Control even in the entertainment and all that. These things are in the law, Anambra State law. So I think what is more important today is what are we going to get on Saturday at the poll? Any claim anybody is making that his party will be favored by the electorate, you leave it to the electorate to decide. We don't need to bandy our weight or the youths endorsing you and all that. That is what is happening across board.
All right, Senator.
What we are saying is on Saturday, let the people freely, without molestation, without manipulation of the process by anybody, vote for that. That's what it is. And we should rather concentrate on things that will impinge on that credible conduct of that election. That's why I'm here. So,
okay, let me bring in my colleagues. They've got some questions for you as well, Senator.
A moment, please, Mr. Timberlane. Alliance ADC, African Democratic Congress, is one of the parties. And the party is a member of Inter-Party Advisory Council. If Anambra State chapter of IPAC can hold a press conference, world press conference here in Oka, and raised alarm over the plot by a certain political party to rig the election. His chairman was in that meeting. in that press conference.
Did they show any evidence to that effect?
Raised by ALAC.
Did they show any evidence to that effect?
You know, evidence you are talking about is when they say that from what they gathered as credible intelligence, they're putting a neck on alert.
Yeah, but Senator, we know these are.
I'm coming to tell
but Senator, you're all politicians. You say these things and do these things on a regular basis. That you will win the elections. So
no, let us wait. Let us have recourse to antecedents. You know, you have to check what people who are contesting this election have done in the past. And I'm telling you that the IPAC, after looking at this thing, is pointing at a certain political party because of the antecedents of.
All right, Biafrans, we're going to stop this video here. I will stop the video here because I don't want to continue with this video. Now, in case maybe you're just joining us, in case maybe you're just joining the broadcast, Mazi Chika Edoziem came on air this night and said that no more sit at home. Sit at home has been cancelled. Tomorrow is 5th of November. We were supposed to be sitting at home tomorrow, but news broke this evening and that sit at home has been suspended. So in case maybe you are joining us now, there won't be sit at home tomorrow. That will be suspended. And if you are in Anambra, Saturday, which is next tomorrow, is the election. I just play you this video. They are talking about that Saturday election. So I just play you that video for you to just hear from the people that wants to become the governor, people that wants to rule, people that wants to, rule the people of Anambra. So that's why I just play you a little bit of that video. So on Saturday, please, people, especially people in Anambra, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. I would want to hear from, if you're watching from Anambra, please, if you can call in, please just call in and let us know what's happening in Anambra. I'm going to give out phone number like I said before. I will give out phone number. Call in and let us know what is happening in Anambra. I'm still getting some messages. People are saying fake news. It is not fake news. Mazi Chika Edoziem was on air this night. We are just playing that broadcast of his broadcast, the broadcast that he made this night. I replayed the broadcast here this night. In case maybe you're joining, like I said before, if I stop this program now, you can go and replay the program and you will listen to where Mazi Chika Edoziem suspend that tomorrow's sit at home. That tomorrow's sit at home has been suspended. And after this program now, I will still re-upload that his broadcast. I will upload it separately so other people will listen to it and share it to other Biafrans. Now, I will give you a number in which you will dial in. I will give you a phone number. Call in and let us know what is happening in Anambra. The number to call is +39347 8286426. If you are in Anambra, please call in. Call in. Let's know the situation of things in Anambra. Please, if you're calling in, you can call us through WhatsApp as well. We are on WhatsApp and you can call direct if you want to. Please, in case maybe you are calling in, be careful with your choice of word. Please be very, very careful. Be civil. Okay, we're on live and so many people are listening. If you want to contribute, please be careful with some of the things you will say. I know that many Biafrans are angry because of the news that broke this night, but like I said before, we are under command and control. So whatever that comes, we'll have to, take the order from the above. So when they tell us that we're going to sit at home tomorrow, we are going to sit at home. There is no doubt about that. If they say there won't be any sit at home tomorrow, there won't be any sit at home. So we'll have to learn to be, disciplined at least until we get Biafra. When we get Biafra, then if you are in a democracy, then you can, when someone says something you don't like, you can, say something contrary on what the person maybe have said. But for now, we are under command and control. I'm going to record the number again. If you are in Anambra or maybe you are in Biafra land, call in and let us know the situation of things on ground. The number to call is +39 347 828 6426. I will record the number again. +39 347 828 6426. Call the number. We're on WhatsApp. You can call us on WhatsApp. You can call us direct, and let us know what's happening if you're on ground, if you are in Anambra. How is the situation of things in Anambra? Because the election is just a day before the election. If you're on ground, let us know what's going on. But I know that in Anambra there is a panic in Anambra because of the military presence. The military is everywhere in Anambra. So call in if you are in Anambra. Let us know what is happening. You can reach us on WhatsApp or you call us direct. We are on WhatsApp, and you can still reach us direct if you want to. So call in and let us know what's happening. The sit at home will not hold again tomorrow, so you can freely go out. Though tomorrow is public holiday. Mazi Obiano declared Governor Obiano, not Mazi. Governor Obiano declared today and tomorrow public holiday. That news broke today as well. So today and tomorrow, Governor Obiano declared public holidays in Anambra. So in case maybe you don't know, there is a public holiday in Anambra today and tomorrow. He declared public holidays in Anambra. So I'm going to record the number again, the number to call. The number is +39 347 8286 426 +2. No, I beg your pardon. +39 347 828 6426. Call if you are in Anambra. Let's know what's happening. I will still come back on air tomorrow, and I will give out a phone number for people in Anambra to call. We need to know what's happening, especially at this time there is election. We need to know what's happening in Anambra in particular, because the military presence in Anambra is alarming. There are so many military men in Anambra. We saw a video, the shooting and the killings, and you heard it from this man I just finished playing in his video. The man said that he was in mortuary in Anambra, and there are so many dead body of young people in the mortuary. I just finished playing the video now, and you saw the video. He said there is so many young people, dead body of so many young boys who were killed by the military men. And some of the things you are seeing online is the one that been recorded, the one that maybe mistakenly some people captured it and they upload it on Facebook or maybe on YouTube. How about the ones that we are not seeing? How about, have we talked about that? How about the ones we are not seeing? There is some killings going on, that the one that camera didn't capture, the one that someone did not video. How about all those ones? So all these ones we are seeing on Facebook is just the one that been captured by someone, or maybe someone just recorded it and uploaded it on Facebook, and the video, so many people shared it, and you come across with the video. How about the one that they killed silently, the boys, the Biafran people that they killed silently, that you did not see on the television, or maybe you did not see on Facebook? So we want to hear from people in Anambra. If you are in Anambra, call in the number that I just gave out, dial in and let us know. But if you are in Biafra land as well, you can call and let us know what's happening. Call the number that I just gave you. Let's hear from you if you are on ground. We need to know what is happening, particularly in that Anambra, concerning the forthcoming election, which is on Saturday, on the 6th. So the sit at home tomorrow has been suspended, so we have to respect that. Let's stop calling names, please. Let's stop calling names. The reason came from our leader. He didn't just cancel or maybe suspend the sit at home without reason. He said that the reason came from Onyendu, Mazi Kano. Mazi Kano passed the order to suspend the sit at home that were supposed to start tomorrow. So many people are saying he canceled the sit at home without reason, without giving Biafran reason why he's canceling the sit at home. He told you that the reason came from Kanonta. Kanonta is younger brother of our leader Mazi Kano. So Mazi Kano passed a message to his brother, who is Kanonta. Then Kanonta had to contact HOD, which is Mazi Chika Edoziem. Then Mazi Chika Edoziem has to pass the information to us. So people are saying he canceled the sit at home without giving any reason. He gave you reason why he canceled it. Then another thing he said on that broadcast, is, he said our meaningful elders. I don't know if you listen to the broadcast, but I will upload the broadcast separately. I will upload the broadcast separately so you listen to it. He said our elders, we have to respect our elders as well. He said something about that too. So I don't think they will just come up and just cancel or maybe suspend the sit at home. Something probably might have happened. There probably might have been a lot of discussion at the background before they now come and suspend the sit at home. Of course, we all know that the sit at home is yielding a very huge is making impact in what we are doing. But like our HOD said, the sit at home has been suspended, so there won't be any more sit at home tomorrow. So it has been suspended. So in case maybe you know someone who probably have not heard about the news, let the person know. Send them voice notes, or you share the broadcast and send it to them. Whenever they come online, they will watch it and be informed. So tomorrow there won't be sit at home, but like I said before, Obiano, governor of Anambra State, declared today and tomorrow public holidays. So even if there won't be a sit at home from IPOB tomorrow, then in Anambra, there will still be public holidays. People will not go to market, people will not go out tomorrow. There's a public holiday in Anambra tomorrow. Governor of Anambra declared tomorrow public holiday. I just wish I could just see that headline and I read it for you. is on newspaper this morning. So that's it. The information has been passed. So we have to obey. We have to listen to HOD. We have to listen to our leader. They know the reason why the sit at home. They know why they suspend it. So we have to, keep calm and follow the rule. We have to obey the suspension of the sit at home. In case maybe you're just joining, I'm going to leave the phone number again. Call in and let's know the situation of things on ground in Anambra. The number to call in is +39 347 828 6426. Call in and let's know what's happening in Anambra. But I know it's not. It's terrible in Anambra. The situation on ground in Anambra is terrible. But everyone has to be careful. This coming election, we have to be careful. We have to be careful because of the things that is on ground. The military men, they are here and there. You can't move from one junction to another. Before you move from one junction to another, you must find them from one junction to another. So in case maybe you're moving around, you have to be very, very careful. So we'll stop the program here, and tomorrow I will still come back here. I will still come back here, and I will look into one or two things. Please stop saying it's a fake news. It's not a fake news. Is not fake news. The broadcast is there. You can go on radio IPOB community radio. The broadcast is there, and if I end the broadcast here now, I will still re-upload the broadcast by Mazi Chika Edoziem. Stop saying it's a fake news. It's not fake news. The sit at home tomorrow has been suspended, so there won't be any more sit at home tomorrow. It has been suspended. So pass the message across to follow Biafran, to your brothers. All right, I will leave all of you. I will leave here, and thank you for listening, and thank you for always coming around. I will see all of you again tomorrow. But before I leave, let me just play you this music. And tomorrow I will come back here, and hopefully we'll get some good news tomorrow. Oh, Biafra.